Welcome back to Departed Dialogues. Today's guest doesn't need a long introduction, but he definitely deserves one. Before he was Genghis Khan, he was Temujin, an orphan, exiled by his tribe, hunted by rivals, and hardened by survival. By his death in 1227, he had forged the largest land empire in human history, from the Pacific to the gates of Europe, feared for his brutality, respected for his strategy. Genghis Khan united warring tribes, rewrote the rules of warfare, and laid the foundation for global trade centuries before the modern era. Today, he joins us to talk about war, power, leadership, and how he sees the modern world through the eyes of a conqueror. Genghis Khan, welcome.
I didn't come. I was summoned by the ancestors. You simply opened the door.
Fair enough. Before we get started, I usually offer guests coffee. Black, cream, oat milk. Your call?
In the steppe, we drank arag, fermented mare's milk. Coffee is for poets. I came with war in my blood.
Right. One warlord's milk is another man's latte. Let's jump in. You were kidnapped as a kid. Your father was poisoned. Your tribe abandoned you. How do you go from that to ruler of the largest empire the world's ever seen?
You don't come back. You become something else. They left us starving, scavenging. I learned that fear is a teacher, but hunger is a god. Every man I killed was once sure I'd stay weak.
So, was it about revenge or survival?
Same thing, if you do it right.
Let's talk about scale. You conquered most of Asia. Cities were wiped out. Millions killed. Do you ever think about the cost?
You count bodies. I counted threats. Mercy was offered. Refusal was returned. Civilizations burn when they think they're invincible.
Still, you weren't just a destroyer. You built trade routes, legal codes, tolerated religion. Why?
An empire of corpses crumbles. An empire of roads endures.
Your army was small, but it broke kingdoms. What was your edge?
We rode farther, faster, and with fewer supplies. Every rider was a scout, a soldier, and a signal. Our messages traveled 100 miles a day. Our plans changed mid-battle. The enemies couldn't. They fought with pride. We fought with coordination, speed, discipline, deception. That was the edge.
You have millions of descendants, intentional?
Legacy isn't numbers. It's fear in your enemy's eyes, long after you're gone. But yes, the wives helped.
You good for time? Need a break?
I've relieved myself behind a horse with arrows overhead. But your world has plumbing. I'll try it.
Break. Back in 60 seconds. We're back. Khan has discovered indoor plumbing.
It's clean, but slow, like your armies.
So, if you lived today, tech, media, nukes, how would you conquer?
I'd sell you your own data, track your fears, and conquer without moving. Your kings have no armies, just hashtags.
You once said, the greatest happiness is to vanquish your enemies. Still believe that?
Yes, but greater happiness is knowing no one dares try.
Last one. What advice would you give modern leaders?
Be feared, be fast, or be forgotten.
That was Genghis Khan, warlord, strategist, survivor. Subscribe to Departed Dialogues. History isn't dead. It just started talking.